It's become even more of a collaboration, I'd say. We'll talk about the ridiculous things that are going on there. Neil's like, let's go more ridiculous.
They invite me to sushi dinner, and they sit me down and get me all liquored up on sake, and then say, all right, here's our plan. What do you think?
That's exactly
and
it.
once they said Christmas movie, I just started laughing from the get.
We saw you get shot, remember?
You have to be more specific.
In that whorehouse?
In Texas.
You branded a prostitute.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Originally, it was supposed to be like they ran into me on set of like a Bing Crosby Christmas TV special, Sweater Bestie with Kelly Ripa. And the two of us had like 8 kids. And we were like super white family. And you guys were like, what the dude? You're not that guy at all. And she beat the out
This
of
is
me.
the first time Kelly Ripa's hearing about this?
No, she was.
She wanted to do it?
She was game. The
Scheduling issue,
The
right?
schedule didn't
They
work
were
out.
filming live with Regis and Kelly on Prince Edward Island that week. So rather than try and replace Kelly with someone else, they just sort of changed the idea, but I was on board for all of it.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I mean, the idea of doing a musical number in 3D with Neil was like, that's awesome. I love that. I also love the idea of doing a musical like those old Busby Berkeley 40-style movie musicals with lapels and a velvet Fred Astaire suit seemed just absurd and ridiculous.
I was also high on crack in this movie, so I got to be like extra like jazz handy. At the end of the number, you see me, I'm like
freaking out.
What I like about his sequence in this movie was that in the first 2 movies, we only saw real Neil. This is one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen an actor do, is his public voice as Neil when he talks to the young lady, and he's got this movie star voice.
That's right.
And it's so brilliant. But that was what I loved about his camera.
And all the music, that was your choice, and then the music just sort of supports that. You're like Dino walking around, when you're talking to the girl, it's like this 40s style, super romantic, like Mr. Nice Guy.
Real Troy McClure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Troy McClure. Come on backstage to my dressing room. We'll talk this out. We'll see you later.
Which is not the voice you use as public Neil Patrick Harris in real life either.
No.
Which is funny.
You honored the 3D stuff too with the Busby Berkeley. The legs that split, and then at the end you had me go.
That was awesome.
I love the idea of mixing like the classy, like that's classy and we did it really well, but then it's just so, it's crass. But it's like you mix them together and you have this weird situation.
Good times.
Crassy.
Is that an Asian joke?
Crassy? Yeah, I said it like an Asian. Is that not okay to do?
Who wants to ask
No,
Danny
no,
Trejo
do it.
whether he will
No, you do it.
masturbate onto the screen?
No, it wasn't.